Today we're looking at what I call false prophet, and we start with a song. I will serve no foreign God, nor any other treasure. You are my heart's desire, the spirit without measure, and unto you I will bring my sacrifice. You don't want to serve any other foreign god. And one really needs to be very careful in the kind of world that we live in. Because of course history basically repeats itself. Look at Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 8b. The prophets prophesied by Baal and worshipped useless idols. If you are not careful, you are going to be carried away. There are so many people going by the appellation of prophet, but if you take a deeper look, you go beyond the facade. These are basically Satanists. And I know the media sometimes is complicit. Anyone that has set up a ministry or is working miracles is referred to as evangelical. People can't make a distinction between who is false and who is true. But the Bible counsels us, because even from Israel being taken out of Egypt, God separating them to themselves, idol worship of Baal, Ashtoreth, they've always been there. And there are people that are supposed to be prophets of God, but they are using other means, to accomplish the work. Jeremiah 14, verse 13. Our Lord God had replied, look, the prophets are telling them, you will not see the sword or suffer famine, but I'll give you lasting peace in this place. The prophets are prophesying lies in my name, replied the Lord. You need discernment because people are blown away by optics and by miracles. People have been able to use the media to tremendous advantage, creating an imagery. When somebody doesn't have a salvation testimony and just comes out of nowhere and begins to perform miracles, when did you get saved? They never talk about their salvation miracle. They just want to perform miracles. And we see this in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9. The coming of the lawless one is according to the working of Satan, with all power, signs, and lying wonders. If you want to follow those that are just doing miracles, you are going to be led astray. I'm not saying that there are no miracles that are involved in doing God's work. Of course, God confirmed his word with signs, wonders, and diverse miracles. But you need to be very careful about those that come out of nowhere, do not have a salvation testimony, and they're just performing miracles. Because I've seen that a lot of the times, the moment people have ministry, Satanists start to try to attract them by telling them, you come to me, I will give you, you do this, and then your ministry will begin to flourish. People do not want, the sacrifice that is involved in success in ministry the right way. They want to do shortcuts. If you follow those kinds of people, you are going to get into trouble, because these are just basically charlatans, devilish people dressed up in the garb, of God's faithful servants.